Guys, my name is Lewis. Welcome back to another video on the Mr. Ninja Gaming channel. This is the third episode of this series I've recorded today, or recorded in succession. I do like to, whenever I've got motivation to do a series, do quite a lot of episodes to that one series. So that's why we're back in it today. Obviously, I've done quite a few changes between the episodes. So first thing you'll notice is this entrance sort of thing, similar to this one, but more in the style of the Wild West area. Another thing that I forgot to add, which is pretty important if you ask me, is to paint all this sort of sand colour. Don't worry, that'll be done between this episode and next episode if I do it this episode. In fact, I might just do it now while it's still fresh in my mind. So I'm probably only going to go up to there because I don't think we're going to have enough room to fit everything in. We're going to paint this all sand, obviously, under here as well, and under there. Another thing, I'll paint it all in fact because it doesn't cost anything to do. Another thing down here, and between this and here, and I think I'll just paint that as well, just to sort of fit it in. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna just notch this down a bit. Sorry about the sort of time lapse here. I just thought this was a little bit boring for it to just be on like a normal speed, so I've put it into a time lapse. I hope this is okay for you guys. All we're doing here is literally just dotting trees around, scenery, cacti, and some other things like rocks and plants. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this section. I'm not really going to explain it in much more detail because, well, there's not a lot of things that need to be explaining. But this just adds like a whole bit of immersion to the ride, and it makes it look quite nice in this area. So yeah, thank you guys for sort of hearing me out on this, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. $1,000 a month, but I spent quite a lot of money this month, so this one should be quite a bit lower, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, today we are going to be placing a new coaster. Now I haven't not coaster, ride, and it's going to be either a top spin or a turbine. I think a turbine would be quite it's not, I don't think it's the best one. Top scan does fit there, but what's stopping it? It's saying already occupied somewhere, but where is it already occupied? It looks perfectly fine to me. That's gonna annoy me now. I'm thinking maybe the turbine's the best one. Let's just move this out the way. Yeah, it could be nice there actually. Have the exit there, move that out the way for the time being. We can probably move it down here nearer to one of the shops. It's only going to be a corner piece shop that just fills in this place quite nicely. I'm going to call this oil well, because obviously Americans love their oil. Oh, sorry, I'm going to put the exit there, and maybe the entrance there. So it's, wait a sec, let me just demolish this and replace it down, because it looked to be a little sort of out of place. We want the place where they can get on and off. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll place the entrance there, exit there. Let's do the entrance queue. Now this is going to be this one with this colour, obviously to match a sandy environment that it's in. I'm probably gonna, this I don't know if that's gonna be too much or too little, but either way we should just be able to flatten all this out a little bit. And yeah, that looks about right, to be honest with you. It doesn't really matter about, well, it doesn't matter about the price. We're going to put it to $6, and we're going to set it to oil well again. Oh. Well, this one won't have any time lapses or anything, because it's just going to be pretty simple to edit this one. So that's why I've decided to make this video now rather than later. Looks to me about right. Yeah, that looks about right. Obviously, we've got another thing to do, which is, where is it? Here. And we're going to just go pick this. Can you not, like... this is going to take a while for me to kind of get over the fact that this is probably going to be the staple game on this channel now. It's not that I don't mind it, it's just I do like other games as well as this. I don't want it. Keep doing this, like accidentally deleting a path, and it's slightly annoying, especially as I've not had much sleep today, as I've been trying to, you know, edit all these videos and put them out on time for you lot. Anyway, that to me looks perfect. So they get on, they do all the spinny things. Price is about right. Color wise though, I want it to be kind of look a bit worn, or look more like an oil well. And then the color down here usually is like a brassy color. Yeah, to me that will look quite nice in that area. And yeah, let's get, now that that's gone, we'll skip ahead in time and see how well it's. Well, wow, a lot of people are going on oil well. Jesus. Let's get our money up quite a bit, because that's going to keep going up. It's hardly ever going to go down. Only when we spend, only unless we spend the money. Sorry, I can't talk today. Why is my game very loud? There we go. It's a bit more manageable for my ears. And that's filled up really well. Look, they get straight off and onto that. That's a good ride to put there. Maybe I might need to kind of break into this bit here as well a little bit. You know what? That's a good idea, actually. Let's pause the game. Where is it? So if I go like this, obviously I'm going to go and replace that fencing. Bring this. Wait. Yeah, maybe if I can. You know what, no, it's probably better if we just... And then pick this fence here. Like this, so it kind of expands it a little bit more. And that way we'll have quite a lot of people getting on this ride. It's a very... And that's actually attracting quite a lot of visitors over into this area. Now that we've got a little bit of cash, I think we can start work on maybe putting a Oh no, we've got a depot there, so maybe we'll just attach it to those depots. So, first things first, we go. Again, we're into another time lapse in this video. It was a quite long video. I think it was like a half an hour long video in total, and I needed to cut it down a lot. So here we're just making 2 new shops, just trying to make it fit in properly. It does have a few like changes of the shop position throughout this time lapse. So this, I'm just naming the 2 shops. One's Snam's snow cones, and the other, I think it's Frank's funnel cakes. And I'm trying to put in a toilet there, but it doesn't really work out, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'm just trying to put the next shop in right as you get into the main entrance to the park. Well, entrance of the Wild West themed area. I'm just gonna cut this back, and we are back into the building of this bit. Here I'm just adding the doorways in to the area, putting the roof in now. All in all, this area, well, this part of the this shop fits in really well in this area, and I couldn't be more proud of the outcome. Obviously, one more thing we're going to need to do is I'm going to put a few more props, or make... In fact, I might flatten this out a little bit. That looks a little bit weird, but if I go and do something real quick with the landscape, put these fences in normally. Same with that, really. Just sort of do this quickly. Just grab this. I'm just trying to make this place look a bit more tidy, if you know what I mean. Plop these down next to each other, and then oh no, I don't want to duplicate that. I just want to duplicate the fence. Actually, you know what? That actually looks okay. So if I just go and duplicate this there, move one of these to up there, that fits in quite nicely, actually. I know this is going to get in the way, well, this sort of ride is going to get in the way of this section, and the expansion I'm going to do on that in a future episode. I don't know when, don't know how, but another thing we're going to need to do is hire one more hauler, and this guy over here, if I go and hide scenery and click you, add a location here and here. And go search and hide scenery. And I think, well, one more thing that I also forgot to do. I didn't quite finish this bit up. Is, where is that fence? It is there. I'm just gonna go like this all the way to here, and then just borrow this and put this here. Looks nice, very simple. And then all I can do is go over to my scenery over here, just dot it here and there, put one there. In fact, get rid of that. That one isn't going to get seen very much. These cacti, however, right, so get some of these small rocks. One there, one there. Probably put one there and one there. I know they're not really going to be seen by anyone. Another thing I'm probably going to do, just to hide the fact that that's there, is, if it wants to work, there we go. And then get a roof. I don't know which one yet. Probably this one. Paint it this brown colour. Wait, no, this one, this one, this one. And that way, it just hides. And I'll probably do the same over here, to be honest with you, actually. Just to hide the fact that there's this up here. Wait a sec. I didn't quite do that right. See, I'm really fond of this place that we've got up here. This part of the park seems to be more themed, whereas this one, this part of the park needs a bit more of an upgrade. It looks a bit bland and boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are like good themed aspects, like this main street up here. But I feel like you're not really gonna get many people going up there because there's not a lot of rides up there, whereas this has got 3. Very themed, got plenty of shops. So I'm going to obviously overhaul this bit between episodes, probably overhaul over here between episodes, and probably I'm not going to remove it, I'm just going to move it further back, so probably into this corner up here, and have the queue start somewhere like here, and obviously put another ride in that place there in the next episode or the episode after. I don't know when I'm going to be redoing this bit here, but I think we have a lovely little themed area down here, which a lot of people want to go to, so it's quite busy. Look at how many people are in this area. And a lot of people want to go into. And the good thing about this is, if you saw in the 3rd episode, if that's the right one, we made this tunnel, which just is another way for them to get under and over to this next section, rather than going straight through. I mean, we want them to go through as many rides as possible to ride them all, but I think it's easier if, for some people, just for convenience and everything, if they go under, straight through the main plaza and out underneath here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to bring it out a bit further. It's going to go to here and start here, this next section. I don't know. I've got a lot on my mind of what I want to do, but it's going to be worth it in the end, I hope. So yeah, I think I'm going to let these guys get everything they need. And again, we didn't really spend a lot of money. Well, we did spend quite a lot of money, but if you think about the long-term investments, that seems to be like absolutely rammed. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe up the price to maybe 7. I don't know, that might deter people. Actually, another thing that I wanted to replace was a I'll just build it. If I just go over here, where is it? It is over here. Build this, just build this and this. Get rid of that. Obviously, getting rid of that. Obviously, I'm just missed that. Obviously, next we need a cash machine in this section. That's just so people aren't running out of money, and that's going to get quite a lot of uses, I hope. Yeah, look, everyone's just rushing up. And that should bring more people up to these shops as well. So if they want some food up here, go on this ride. I'll do a bit more scenery and decorating between episodes, but I am very happy with this section of the park. Especially sort of this area down here. It looks and feels just how like a theme park would. So you'd come through the main plaza, there'd be a couple of rides. Well, there'll be a ride as soon as you walk in, a couple of shops on the corner down here, and quite a bit of seating. And how many bins do we actually have? I don't think we've got many bins over here, so it's going to get littered quite a lot. That's another thing. Sorry if I'm actually dragging this episode along. I noticed things, and to me, these minor little details that I'm putting in make this park like feel and run better. I'm gonna put a couple of these and yeah, run and feel better. These then obviously remove people off the paths and to sit down. See, these benches are getting used up pretty quickly, and it takes a lot of people off the paths, and it helps people when they need to rest and everything like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here now, guys. I've done quite a lot of work on this section. I want to move on to either overhauling this area and, you know, making it look a bit nicer, or moving on to the next part of the park. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload of mine. And yeah, bye guys. Peace.